Hello elitists and endgamers, my name is TBSkyne, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII, where we're finally heading into the actual, for real, definitely, for sure this time, endgame of Final Fantasy VII. We've done everything that I think I especially want to do on the world map, and completed all the side quests that I want to deal with. Now, what we have here is one of the optional bosses. This is Ruby Weapon, which is a hell of a boss fight. You're actually, one of the best strategies for that one is actually to kill 2 of your party members before even going in. And down in the ocean, of course, we have Emerald Weapon, which is a battle where, unless you have a special materia with you, you only have 20 minutes to win it, which seems like a lot, but Ruby Weapon has like over 1 million HP, so whittling that shit down takes a good long while, actually. We're not gonna bother with any of that, unfortunately, because I just can't be arsed with the optional bosses. They don't add anything to the story. They're just there to be really hard to beat. So we're heading into the Northern Crater. So, off camera for a few seconds, I spent quite a bit of time setting up my parties. And I say parties plural because, well, there's gonna be more than one of them. This is something I checked up on off camera. Yes, there is a point in the Northern Crater where you do have to split into multiple different parties. And you just kind of have to put your good stuff on your main party, the people with whom you intend to fight Sephiroth, and then the rest of it, you just kind of have to split against between your remaining party members and hope for the best. So as you can see, I put the Ultima Weapon, the Death Penalty, and the Premium Heart on my dudes here. And actually, I'm come to think of it, I should probably put the big HP plus on Cloud, shouldn't I? Because his weapon gains power the more HP he has. And I need to put Cloud forward and Tifa back. There we go. Because Tifa has the long-range materia to help protect her from physical attack. And did I put a protect on Tifa? Yes, I did. And did I put protect on Cloud? Yes, I did. Excellent. And so, into the Northern Crater we go. Looks like we can only slide down. Obtain Save Crystal. Right. The Save Crystal is a special item that only exists in the Northern Crater. You can use it to spawn a save point. Briefly, temporarily. Alright, these guys don't take any damage from. So I put a /all materia on Cloud, which means that he attacks everything every time he does a physical. And I've combined that with the Hades added effect combo, so that when he attacks, he should, theoretically, not only deal damage, but inflict, like, half of the possible status changes in the game on the enemy at the same time. Oh, that could be bad. Yeah, there we go. Cloud is level 60, so he's vulnerable to level 4 death. And you can see how his weapon, like, because he's low on health right now, you can see that the Ultima Weapon is, like, looks more dull. And down goes Cloud again. Oh well. That does make me feel like I should really try and level him up. Like, just once, so that I'm not vulnerable to that anymore. Oh, I can just escape from them. They only use it as their final attack, as their, like, death counter, so. Ooh, Black Dragon. I believe. Dark Dragon. I don't remember what, if any... And there you go. There you see all the status changes that I'm inflicting with every attack out of Cloud. There we go, level 61. That solves the problem. Speaking of which, why is Tifa still on... Oh, I forgot to level up Tifa's limit breaks. Oh well. Too bad. It is decidedly too late to deal with that now. Let's see. What the heck are these guys even vulnerable to? Don't care, I'm just gonna... No, wait, I don't have to run. They can't kill me in one hit anymore. Thunder, maybe? Well, that works, technically. Poison works, too. But yeah, here you can see the power of the premium heart. Tifa's ultimate weapon is it gets more powerful the more limit break gauge she has. But when she doesn't have a lot of limit break gauge, yeah, there's not that much in it. Which is why I gave her that protect materia so that she would take damage and jump in front of people when they're about to get hit. Okay, that's enough. Not worth the bother. How do I get that? Oh, there it is. HP absorb. Nice. Actually, I might want to put that on... Oh, that only works with magic and summons. Oh, well. Well, it was a good idea anyway. Oh, can I go back up? Yes, I can. Good. Want to get that chest over there. In case there's a mega elixir or something inside it. I'll need those for the final battles. I should really use those, the source items that I've got. There. I kept saying that I wanted to teach everyone their ultimate limit breaks except Cloud, because, well, his ultimate limit break plays a certain role. But then I kept forgetting to do that. I should probably set anger on Tifa as well. And actually, come to think of it, it might make more sense to give her the 100% protect materia. There. And then give her the counter as well. Get more use out of her, basically. Okay. Treasure chest, please come to me, give me. So the clever thing about the premium heart, obviously... Why are they always going for Tifa? The clever thing about the premium heart is that if your limit... if your limit level is high, at like level 4, it takes you forever to charge up to a full limit break, which is when you have to, like, use all the power that you've built up. And that means you get a lot more time at high levels of power for the ultimate weapon, which you can use to get some, like, really strong windows of power, but there is always that, like, that cooldown. Ultimately, Tifa's ultimate weapon isn't really the best weapon that she has. Oh, are they immune to all standard elements? I think that's it. Why do they keep going for Tifa? There we go, that's better. And see, now all of a sudden she does 2,000 per hit, where she did like a few hundred before. And that's the limit break, and now I have to actually use it. That's where the alternate strategy can also be setting sadness on your character instead, so that they take less damage and their limit break gauge goes up much slower. At which point, Tifa will have a lot more time with, like, high levels of limit break, especially on high limit levels. But it does mean that every time you finally use your limit break, you're also going to have a hell of a long time when most of her power is just completely inaccessible to you. Okay. Let's just try and get down. Oh, right, there's chests. Eh. Oh well, none of them are important, fortunately. It does mean that with the premium heart, she has one of the most powerful limit breaks in the game. Even when I only have, like, 4, if I get all 4 of them, like, that's a solid chunk of change in damage. So it's a trade-off all the way. I missed out on a lot of treasure chests on the way down there. Oh well. I can always come back. Oh, there goes the sadness. That's what that attack does. It inflicts sadness. Oh, let's see. Well, I'll deal with that for the moment. Come on, climb down. There's a fork in the road. We'll split into 2 groups. Which way you going, Cloud? I'm going left. Barrett will go right. Tifa will go left. Red will go right. Yuffie will go right. Kate Sith will go left. And Vincent will go left. And Sid will go right. Don't any of you die on me. Not until we've made it to Sephiroth. At which point, feel free to die all you want. I'll smash Sephiroth before anyone else lifts a finger to him. Oh man, feels like this is farewell materia, the final chapter of Yuffie, Materia Hunter. All life on the planet, no, the very fate of the planet rests on our shoulders. Everyone, there I said, it's been a blast. Well, Barrett, looks like this is your last mission. This is where we'll make our last stand. Well, no, not quite yet, Cloud. Another fork. Cloud, which way will you go? Down, I guess? There's nothing to worry about. We're in all this together. Oh, I remember now. I remember this bit. Sephiroth, I'm coming. See, the thing is, you can still go on all of the paths that your party members are going on, and on those paths there are various items scattered around, which they will gather and give to you when you meet up again. But if you also just go back and decide to go over those paths that you send your party members down, you can grab copies of those items for yourself, which can be very useful. And that inflicts sadness as well. Well, I can deal with that. Da, 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 da. Man, I should have bought more potions. Oh well. It's not like it's gonna be an issue. They are just convenient. Okay, I don't want to leave the chests behind. Like, they're not that important. They're just, like... There's... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. In fact, that's really bad. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, it's gonna hurt Cloud a lot. Because it does damage based on how many enemies you've killed. And Cloud has killed a lot of enemies. Hopefully Meteor Rain will take him out. Even with the limited attack damage Cloud has right now. Please, 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 please. Aww. Come on! They have so much health! Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. Ton berries. Yeah, no, well, actually, screw the treasure chest. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to fight tonberries. I hate them. I don't like them at all. Okay. Now, there is actually an open question of whether I can beat Sephiroth with the parties that I have now. That's actually not sure. That's actually not certain at all. I think I can, because Cloud has so much HP that he should be able to survive enough that he can actually... That reminds me, one thing I should have done with Cloud is I should give him Phoenix instead of... Okay, where did I put Phoenix? I think it's on red. I can't get it from red right now. Okay. Because Sephiroth has some attacks that really do genuinely, like, ruin your day. Yo, am I late? You're heartless, Cloud. Is this the center of the planet? So this is it? Okay, now I should be able to get the Phoenix materia from the others. Why did they unequip all of their materia? I didn't tell them to do that. Do I have to do this all over again? Oh my God. Right. I spent so much time setting that up. Because instead of revive, probably smarter just to have Phoenix to be able to revive the whole party. And someone... Does Cloud have double items? Yes, good. That's also to help him revive characters. Yo, Cloud. Cloud, I found this. Hey, Cloud, I found this. Hey, Cloud, I found this on the way. And so on and so on. Yo, Yuffie, find anything? Oh, all right, here. But I'm the one who found it, so you better give it back to me when you're done with it. Right, okay. Let us make ourselves a save point. Where the heck is the... There it is. No? Can't do that here? There. Thank you. Couldn't make one down there, apparently. Now, I don't have any tents left, do I? Nope. It's alright, I can get my stats up in other ways. think I'll leave sadness on everyone, because that reduces the amount of damage that they take. And then we'll save. And in case we can't beat the final bosses here, let's get going. Alright, everyone, let's be off. Damn it, again. Stop saying it like a wimp. Can you say, move out or something? Move out! What's that? There's so many. Shit, they're coming at us in full force. Cloud, you go first. I'm gonna fight here with you. Shut up. You won't do us no good if we all get busted up back here. Bear is right. Take 2 of us with you and go on ahead. The rest will catch up later. Think of it as a practice run before the final battle. Hey, a major practice run. Fine by me. Can't be as bad as facing Sephiroth down there, can it? At least this may pass the time. They're coming. They're already on the next floor. Cloud, make up your goddamn mind. I already have. Everyone, see you later. Yeah, later. So you can probably tell what we're going to be fighting down here. Da, da, da. Bum, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Oh boy, zombie dragon, great. I do have a way to deal with that, though. Shit, okay. Maybe not so easily. Fine, might as well just attack it then. Ah, Pandora's Box. That's what it's called in the original. But in this game, it's called the Enigma. And it's an enemy skill. It's not that powerful, but it is, you know... It's still not something that's just super fun to be hit with either. And if I hadn't had sadness on a couple of characters, I think they might have genuinely been taken out by that. Fortunately, only one dragon zombie will ever use it. Like, they'll use it one time per save game, and then all subsequent dragon zombies will not use it. So you only have one chance to learn it if you want the enemy skill. Not that you super need it. Okay, Tifa's power is getting up. That's something. Where are we? What's that? Jenova. It's coming. That's more or less Genova's true form. And as you can see, it's very much based on a tick. A parasite. A thing that grows fat on the blood of others. So here's a fun fact. If you have Knights of the Round, that's summon materia, the extremely overpowered, like, extra hidden secret summon materia that does an absolutely ungodly amount of damage to enemies. If you use that on her, in order to deal damage to her, Sephiroth gets 80,000 extra HP for the final boss fight, because the game goes, okay, they have it, they intend to use it, we should probably power up the final boss a little bit so he doesn't become completely fucking trivialized. Which I always thought was very funny. So I want to destroy the two... you can see Jenova has 3 parts. The other 2, fortunately, don't have that much health, so they're relatively easy to destroy, but I do want to kill them pretty quickly. I think she can revive them, if I remember correctly. And look at her back, by the way. Look at that, like, pulsating heart of an organ. Like a cancer tumor. Because that's what Jenova is. She's a galactic cancer tumor, a parasite. Okay, that should take out one of them. In fact, it took out both of them. Excellent. Now, Jenova, I'm not too worried about. Like, it's not like she's not a challenging boss, or can be, but... I do feel like I'm ready for her. Sephiroth, on the other hand... he's a bit of a bother. He also has a special mechanic where if your character's a level 99, he gets power-ups. Like, he gets, like, 4,000 HP extra for every character you have that's level 99. And he also gets, like, extra stat points and becomes more powerful and hits harder. Which is an interesting thing. Like, they've done sort of a sliding difficulty scale for their final boss. To make it, like, more plausibly difficult to beat him no matter how much you sort of overpower yourself. Which doesn't necessarily make him difficult, but, you know. Okay, we should probably... get her dead before she manages the countdown. Good. Good. That got Jenova out of the way. Ow. Barret? The hell is this? So, everyone made it? That's Sephiroth's little cocoon, his chrysalis. Note how it looks kind of like a blood clot. Sephiroth! Ugh, this is the power of the real Sephiroth. My body, I can't control it. Ugh. Front legs, hind legs, tail, they feel like they're about to rip off. No good, he's way out of our league. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Cloud. There, it's there. Cloud? Holy is there. Holy is shining. Aerith's prayer is shining. Holy, Aerith. It's not over. It's not over yet. Okay. Oh, only 2 groups. Interesting. So this is my main party, who I'm just gonna heal up. And so there's a mechanic with this fight. Depending on a few conditions that I don't actually fully know, you can have a situation where, where if one of your parties gets wiped out, then your other part, you can build another party or 2 that take over the fight for you and continue it. In this case, it seems like it's only 2. So I think we'll do Barret, Red, and Sid or Yuffie? Which one? And so you get this opportunity to equip them with whatever you think they need. Or with as much as you can. More like... Man, come to think of it, I should probably put the Tetra Elemental on someone in the main party. Oh well. Just gotta see if I can do a decent setup for them then. Where if my main party falls, they can jump in and take over. Yeah, he should probably have a revive. Now, I'm operating under the assumption that that won't be necessary. Like, that my other parties can handle it. But, no, assuming makes an ass out of me and you. So, let's be careful here. Throw is probably a good idea. It can do a few things. Yeah, take Odin off so that he has relatively high health. And then put some... Now with Barret, we're gonna fill up his weapon with as much AP as we can. The more AP, the better. Because his missing score does damage depending on how much AP is inserted into it. That's fairly respectable. And then for Yuffie... let's give her Leviathan and Typhon. Ice, Lightning, and Revive. Ooh, do I have an all materia that has a lot of AP on it? No, I don't. But I can get one. Oh, no, I can't. They're already gone. They're out of the pool. Darn. Okay, he'll have to have something else then. Ifrit. Because I need a restore all. Like, again, just in case it actually comes to pass. Yuffie's so low on health because of... well, mostly because of Typhon, really. Okay. I think that's about the best I can do for them. Yeah. It'll have to do. We're not gonna lose. And you can see the party members that weren't in the part, specifically Kate Sith, got blown away. Aerith is here. We're all here. Cloud is with us. We can do this. I'm not giving up. Not only Aerith. Holy is the prayer of Avalanche, of Marlene and Dine, and everyone on the planet. Aerith's feelings, our feelings. We came here to make you understand. Come, planet. Give us your answer. And to you, Sephiroth, the settling of everything. This is only part 1 of the fight, by the way. Oof, yeah. Right. Okay. Let's start with this. Not worried about the other members yet, no. Not yet. But eventually, yeah. Eventually I'll have to switch to them. Okay. Yeah, stop getting reborn, you bastard. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch to the other members. They're hitting him from the other side, as you can see. I'm worried about this. Ooh, that's not good. But it's survivable. And it's going to give him his limit break, so that's something. That's some parts. Not yet. Still need this party to get off a couple more, just to make sure some bits are dead. Sure would be nice if your instant death attack worked, Odin. Against bosses? Oh well. Not gonna use Red's limit break yet. I want to see if I can do damage to the core. Yes. Excellent. Say hello to Leviathan. Possibly the only time you'll see him in this playthrough. Good. Now I should be able to deal with the rest of him. And then we get the actual real boss fight. Ooh, I don't know what that does, but I don't like it. It's gonna hit everyone. Okay, poison. And some other status conditions, I think. Why is Tifa lying down? That's unusual. Is she stopped? Is that what's going on? That would suck. Still, Vincent is going to be able to get Ultima off. Okay, no, she's fine. Okay, stop doing that. Let's try and go over to the others. See if there's anything left for them to break. Nope. Now there is. Uh-oh. Yeah, that reduces all your party members to 1 HP. Not good. Fortunately, Red has... No, wait, that's the other one. Shit, okay. I need a Mega Elixir. Or I need to run away to the other side. Seriously, I just want to break him. Just keep hitting him with Ultima. MP Absorb on Ultima, by the way, is a fantastic combo. Because it means you can cast Ultima over and over again, and you're going to absorb so much MP from it that it doesn't really cost you a lot. Especially against multi-target enemies. No, let's just stick here for a second. And see if we can't break the central part of him now. Oh, that's new. That looks right. Yes! Whew! I was worried when that Heartless Angel came down. Because that can completely ruin you. Of course, that was only part 1 of the fight. Hang on, I'm going to turn the game audio up a little bit, excuse me. There we go. So, this version of Sephiroth, with the previous one, Safer Sephiroth, who we just dealt with, is probably best described as, again, much like a Genova thing, where he's a biological horror, basically. Some kind of awful monster that sucks energy out of the planet and feeds on it. This Sephiroth is patterned after an angel, specifically a seraph, with the multiple wings and everything. Because he's not a one-winged angel at all. He's just got one wing on his arm, but he's got 4 wings hanging out, just like, or 6 actually, hanging out below him. He's patterned after a seraph, after an angel of God. And this, where before we fought the parasitic version of Sephiroth, right now we're literally fighting his god complex. We're fighting how he sees himself, his narcissistic self-image. And we're gonna kick his ass. Okay, regenerate on everyone, please. And let's get a Mighty Guard out. Which he might dispel, but I don't think he does that immediately. I think we get a little time with protection. Let's see. There's Shadow Flare. The same thing Ultimate Weapon used on us. We should be fine, though. Yes. Because we have prepared for this moment. This is the second greatest boss, final boss theme in Final Fantasy history. With the actual greatest, of course, being Dancing Mad from Final Fantasy VI. But it was a watershed, because it's the first moment, like, those voices are actual human voices. This is CD audio. And while most of the game, obviously, is recorded from MIDI, as you can quite clearly tell, because that's what their budget was capable of handling. The voices, those were recorded live. And that was a watershed for Final Fantasy VII. Like, that's the first time live music has been incorporated, really. Rather than synthesized, you know? Can't hit that note anymore. I used to be able to. Okay. Feel okay about this. Unless he does the thing that I don't want him to do. Which he might. What's affecting... Darkness. She's got darkness on. God damn it. Can I hit a death blow? That would be nice. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have used the hero medicine. Oh, no. Oh, well, here comes the most extra cutscene attack in the entire game. Enjoy. I hope we survive. We don't have barriers anymore, do we? We might... Cloud will, but Vincent and Tifa might get taken out here. It might be the most extra attack in Final Fantasy history, really. Blows up the entire solar system just to hit us. Okay. Please don't instant kill everyone. Please, 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 please don't instant kill everyone. I should have kept Mighty Guard up. And I believe... Yeah, oh god, everyone's alive, okay. I believe he can use this attack multiple times in a fight, too. Which is not fun. Oh, right, Cloud doesn't have the long-range materia on. Should have been more patient with her limit break. Oh, well. But that's what Regenerate is for, by the way, is to quickly get me back up to health when I'm low. No, 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 don't do that. Where the hell are my gold needles? There. He petrified her, the bastard. And Cloud is slowed, too. God damn it. Okay. Let's get Mighty Guard back up. We need it, 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 we need it. Oh, I did have Mighty Guard up. That's why people lived. I think. I don't think that's a gravity attack. I don't think that's based on percentage health. I'm reasonably sure. Still, let's get our haste back at the very least. Mighty Guard is so overpowered, it's stupid. But yeah, I can't use Vincent's Limit Break, because once he's in that, he doesn't come out again, and I really need his damage spells. Bahamut doesn't play quite nice with this particular combat arena, I see. Ah, there's the Dispel. Don't do that, jerk. I worked hard to set that up. Might be time to heal Tifa. I don't remember what that does. But I don't like it. Okay. Happily, Mighty Guard kept me protected from that. The only thing that would make Mighty Guard more overpowered is if it's also said regen on all your characters. Okay, that sets darkness. I need to get rid of that. Do I not have eye drops? Really? No eye drops at all. Oh, they're there. Just hidden in a weird place. And then, while we're at it... let's use one of these items that I've never used for anything. Dragon Scales, why not? Not gonna do much, but since I'm doing double item anyway. Oh, she's also got stop. God damn it. Okay. Right. Might as well summon Hades then. Fight an angel with Lord of the Underworld. It's not going to set any status changes on him because he's immune to everything, I believe. But it's damage. Hey, you know what would be good if you stop having Protect on? Oh god, is he gonna do... no. Still can't... okay, not even with Strike. Fair enough. Oh, I got him? Nice. You couldn't tell, but that was actually really tense. We're not 100% done yet, though. Hey, I got an achievement. Yay. We've done all that we can.
Wait, what about Holy? What's gonna happen to the planet?
I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We did our best. All right, everyone. There's no point dwelling on it. Leave all your worries here. Let's go home proud. What's wrong? I feel it. What? He's still here. Still... Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud! Remember, this isn't just about saving the planet. It's also about Cloud getting rid of something that's taken root within himself. Live stream? A thing I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet. The promised land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. Hey, where is everyone?
Hey!
I'm glad you're all safe.
They all seem to be safe too. But now what are we gonna do?
This is the old translation of the game, by the way. Because you can't... Holy should be moving soon, because you can't really... And that means this place will...
Oh, lady, look, don't fail me now.
Because those subtitles are hard-coded into this CGI animation.
Shit!
That's the village of Calm, where Marlene has been hiding. The first place we went.
The flower girl?
After leaving Midgar. And the game ends with the city that started it all, the wound on the planet Midgar, being consumed by an apocalypse. Fortunately, as Reeves said, he has already evacuated everyone. Which is well done. By the way, the Highwind had that extra special form hidden away the whole game. And we didn't get to play with it?
Wait a damn minute. What's gonna happen to Midgar? We can't let that happen.
Everyone take refuge in the slums. But the way things are now... It's too late for Holy. Meteor is approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect. Forget Midgar. We've got to worry what happens about the planet. We've got to worry about the planet.
Blah, 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 blah.
What's that? By the way, that's some really advanced CGI particle effects for 1999. 98? 99. 7? When the hell did this game come out? Late 90s.
The hell is that?
Live stream. coming. Remember what Bugenhagen told us. When the planet is wounded, it'll concentrate the life stream around the wound to heal. Midgar is one big wound in the planet, and now with Sephiroth out of the way, and that is the end of Final Fantasy VII. Well, maybe there's a little bit more, but that's the end of it. And I love that ending. I love the ambiguity of it. Because as we've been told already, it's not certain that human beings get to survive wholly. It's not certain that they get to survive this conflict because, you know, human beings, Shinra, are responsible for both the revival of Jenova after the ancients worked so fucking hard to put her away, and for creating Sephiroth and Midgar, and for weakening the planet enough that it was vulnerable to this attack. So what we end with is a flash of light washing over everyone, almost like an explosion, and then Aerith's face in the dark. Not mean or hostile or cruel, but slightly ambiguous. Partly because there's only so much expression they could get out of those character models back then, but it also looks like, for me at least, the expression she has on looks less like, ah yes, everything's okay, I have saved all of the people, but more like, well, it's finished. Whatever the hell that may mean. And that ambiguity I really like. And that ambiguity, of course, completely gets destroyed with Final Fantasy VII Advent Children and all the stuff that was sort of set after the main game, the audio plays and whatever else they put out. But this game ends very ambiguously. We don't get to know, really, what happens to people. Which means we kind of have to come to our own conclusions about what happened. And it's easy to say, well, obviously they were all saved and Aerith saved them and we have a good ending, but the question is open whether or not we should have had a good ending. Let me just turn the game audio down a little bit again. The question is open whether or not we should have had a good ending. Because that's the question the game is asking. Like, fundamentally is, like, does the stuff that we do to the planet outweigh, like, our right to exist on it? The ways in which we exploit the planet and ruin the world, does that outweigh our right to exist? Like, at what point do we have to consider humanity like a species of parasites, like Jenova? Which is this whole point, where like Sephiroth gets infected with Jenova cells, and then he basically turns into a version of Jenova, or tries to use it for his own purposes, as humans will do with everything that they find in nature. Like, so Sephiroth is very much like, outside of everything else he is, he's also that embodiment of humanity as parasite. Humanity as narcissistic, self-obsessed, inconsiderate, murderous, cruel, poisonous. All those horrifying attributes. And Sephiroth was literally created by Shinra, and by people like Hojo, one of the worst people on the face of the earth. hang on. There's something I might need to do here. This is a little bit annoying, but it's just gonna... Okay, let's just do that. So that's the aspect ratio of the game. I've been playing the entire game with the aspect ratio, like, cropped into 4:3, but it looks like the credits here were actually rendered out in something like 16:9. That's why I've had those illustrations on either side of the picture for the whole time. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed journeying with me through the original Final Fantasy VII. A game which had a troubled production history, which was developed entirely for new hardware. It was supposed to be on a Nintendo platform originally. That was Square Enix's plan, is to follow up what they had done with 4, 5, and 6. And indeed, Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, which had all been on Nintendo platforms. Then, because the Sony PlayStation allowed them to play around with CD quality audio, CD quality cutscenes, and pack so much more into a game, they swapped over to that platform, among other reasons. But that also meant that they were like one of the first major studios to really try and develop for that platform. And it was the first time they had developed anything in 3D ever. So there was a bit of a learning curve. There was a bit of a it was a bit of a ordeal to get through, and it was a legendarily kind of messy production, especially in the aftermath, where a lot of the assets and a lot of the things that were supposed to go into the game just never made it. And the very original version of Final Fantasy VII also had like tons of bugs and problems and little things that they just couldn't fix until later versions of the game, like the Steam version. For example, I believe in the original unpatched version of the game, there's stuff like where magic evasion doesn't work, like certain stats in the game just don't calculate correctly at all, which has been fixed in later versions, but it was an amazing accomplishment just as a technical achievement to be able to put this game together on a new platform using so much new technology that had never really been deployed for the purposes of gaming in the same way before. Like, that's the thing that's easy to forget when you look at the sort of janky cutscenes and the garbage translation that the original, well, not garbage, but not terribly good translation that the original game had, is that so much of what happened in Final Fantasy VII had quite literally never been attempted by anyone before. And it's certainly not on this scale. There's a Paul Christian Ingstad there. I'm fascinated by some of the names in these creds, because Paul Christian Ingstad, that's a Scandinavian name if I ever saw one. And then there's special thanks to the Duck Corporation, NVIDIA, Rendition, 3D Labs, Creative Labs. And you can see so many studios that they kind of had to ask to help them out. 500 years later. Nature reclaims its own, and the ending is still ambiguous. We know Red 13 survived, but how many other people did. We hear the laughter of children, but is that just a ghost? Anyway, the game just quit itself. shut itself down. So I guess at this point, the sensible thing is to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for journeying through Final Fantasy VII with me. And if you've enjoyed this long-ass journey, good lord, it ended up being like over 30 episodes, then like, comment, and subscribe down below. That would be nice, because the next game we're playing is Final Fantasy VIII. And also, I'm going to be playing the Final Fantasy remake once that comes out. That's going to be streamed over on my main channel. And then it'll... I don't know if I'm probably gonna archive that stream over here, but that's the way we're gonna do it. So, like, comment, and subscribe for that. And oh heck, what else? What else do I need to say? Merchandise store. I have a merchandise store. I have a chip jar. I have a Patreon. You can use those if you want to. The channel has memberships available, which is basically you get an icon next to your name in the comments, and you get a special emoji in chat when we're streaming. That's about all that does. Outside of that, is there anything else I need to say? No, come back later for Final Fantasy VIII, a game which is underrated, I think, but also has a lot of justifiable... Like, there's a lot of justifiable criticism of that game, but it's also a game that I judged very harshly at the time, because it wasn't Final Fantasy VII, and I was expecting another Final Fantasy VII style game, and I got what essentially amounts to a kind of teenage romance instead, which I, at 12, 13 years old, I definitely wasn't interested in romance. Man. I have changed my feelings on that game a lot in the years since then, and if you'd like to find out how exactly I've changed my feelings on that game, well, you're gonna have to come back to watch me play through it. Which will be fun. A lot more fun than you think. So yeah, once again, Final Fantasy VII is a formative game for me. It's incredibly important to me. I'm very excited for the remake, but I'm also worried about how much of this game they'll lose. That ambiguity at the end, I think, is one of the bravest things that Final Fantasy VII has ever done. Like, the ambiguity of... You have to make up your own mind. You have to think for yourself, like... The question that it's asking is not one that it's willing to answer. It's not willing to tell you whether humanity survives, you know, the ravages of Meteor and Holy and the live stream. You have to make a decision for yourself, what you think should happen, what you think probably happened, based on what you saw in the game. Which is kind of, yeah, that's brave. I don't want to stop recording, because I feel like I should still say so much more about it, but I think at this point it's okay to let the game speak for itself. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.